Hello and welcome everybody to another NBA2K26 video. Today I thought I would do this video idea. I got it from I don't know if you guys know the Numbers on the Board podcast, but they were talking about how what if Trae Young, Ja Morant, and Lamelo Ball all kind of like swap teams. All point guards like Ja Morant and Lamelo Ball are kind of in trade rumors, and then you got Trae Young. He's not as much in trade rumors, but the team's doing really well without him right now, so it kind of, there's a little bit of sense in trading him. I mean, I don't think they will, but I thought it'd be fun to just try it out, see what happens. I haven't really decided which team, which player goes to which team yet, but let's get all of them here and then we can decide. I think the most valuable, Ja Morant, I feel like is the least valuable out of these three players at the moment. Okay, let me actually go find the Grizzlies first. Just because, I mean, he's only an 86 overall now. He's 26 years old. And I mean, yeah, just the lowest overall, not too young. Trae Young is the oldest, but he's an 88 one. Can't trade him because he's injured, really. Okay, maybe I'll have to simulate a week until he's healthy, but then once he is healthy, we will go and make a trade. We'll see what their records are. When does Trae Young get healthy? I think I have it so I don't actually control anything, so he is healthy now. Okay, there we go. Now we can go and make this trade. Trae Young, I do have injuries off as well, just because I don't know, I feel like it's more fun when you don't have injuries, and 2K is not going to be too accurate with injuries. I feel like most players, like Lamelo Ball, doesn't end up being too injury prone normally in 2K, so it's just doesn't matter too much. So how do we want to do this? Trae Young, what would make the most sense for Trae? Trae Young's the most, I mean, all these guys aren't very good defensively, but I feel like Trae Young's the least because his size, he's just doesn't have the craziest athleticism like a Ja Morant, and his size is a lot shorter than Lamelo Ball, so he definitely the worst defensively. So maybe we send him to a team like the Grizzlies that have Jaren Jackson Jr., great defender, and he has Zach Edey, who's a big body. So they can kind of anchor the defense and try to hide Trae Young. They got KCP to kind of play beside him. So yeah, I think I'll do that. Trae Young to the Grizzlies. So that means, who do we, out of these two, that means Lamelo Ball is gonna have to go to the wait, what am I? So Trae, and someone has to go to the Hawks out of these two, and who do we want to go to the Hawks? Maybe I kind of want Ja Morant there, maybe. But that doesn't work though, because then you're swapping those two. Now, yeah, Ja Morant has to go to the Hornets. Wait, I'm so there we go. Ja Morant has to go to the Hornets, and then Lamelo has to go to the Hawks. I think we'll just do this trade. Why not? I could do other combinations of this, obviously, but I feel like Trae Young going to the Grizzlies makes the most sense, and then the other two end up where they end up. So let's do this. All teams accept. We'll quickly see what the coaches want to run. I'm not doing any adjusting to these teams. We're just going to simulate. So the teams can make trades if they want. They can do whatever they want. They'll run the rotations they want. But yeah, we'll see the lineups. Lamelo Ball is starting, obviously, at the point guard now. You have Dyson Daniels, Risa Shea, Johnson, Porzingis. I mean, obviously a good team. Okongwu's overall has jumped since he's been playing so well. The Hornets, I mean, it's just, you got Ja Morant now instead of Lamelo. I think the Hornets might have gotten the short end of the stick there, because I feel like Lamelo will get a lot better. I don't know if Ja Morant will, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And the last team, Grizzlies got Trae Young with KCP, Coward, Jackson, and Edey. I mean, how good is Coward's defense? 73, so he's a little bit below average. But Trae Young's got a solid defensive, a duo in Caldwell Pope and Jackson, and Edey's, I don't actually know what they have his defense at, but it's probably got to be above average at least. Yeah, or exactly average, but the block is pretty high above average, and his rebounding is above average. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to see how these teams perform. The Grizzlies are 6-15 right now, so they lost all those games we just simulated. So yeah, they're not looking too good. The Hawks are definitely the team in the best position, and yeah, 6-14 for the Hornets. I mean, I don't expect the Hornets to do too much better. Hawks are really the only team. I mean, this team, the Grizzlies, should be able to fight they can be fully healthy. So we'll see if that happens. Yeah, I think we'll just simulate the season, see which team performs the best, and yeah, see you guys in a little bit. Okay, Jokic wins MVP, averaging a triple-double. Cooper Flag is the Rookie of the Year. Jaime Jaquez is 6th man. PPO-wise, Vic. Jaime Jaquez most improved. Devin Booker's Clutch Player of the Year, and then we got Mike Brown as the Coach of the Year. We'll see if any of the guys make it here. Any of the guards we traded. Lamelo Ball makes it for the Hawks. He averaged 26, 4.5, 7.7, and 1.4 steals. And Trae Young makes it for the Grizzlies, averaging 27 and 9, shooting very well from the field. A lot better than he has in his career. And yeah, that's about it. Ja Morant doesn't make it. We'll see how the teams are looking right now. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look like the Grizzlies made any changes. And yeah, Trae Young, we already saw his stats. Lamelo Ball, we saw his stats as well. Move his minutes to the suggested. A lot of tired players, but yeah, it doesn't look like they made any changes either. And the Hornets, Ja Morant, what did he end up averaging? 25, 3 and 8. We had a good season. Wasn't all NBA, unless I missed him. Those stats look like they could be all NBA. No, but he was an all-star. So he did something. Yeah. See if any of these teams made it. The Hawks made it and the Hornets made it as play-in teams, and the Grizzlies did not make it. So Trae Young was not able to get the Grizzlies there, but surprisingly the Ja Morant led Hornets were actually able to get there. I wonder what the record actually was. Maybe it was just a very weak conference. Oh yeah, I mean they were 32, so a 14 game difference between them and the Hawks. They're both in the play-in. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I guess we'll just simulate game. Both of them lose. Not great. Ja Morant put up 39. He tried his best, but it was not enough. On the other side, oh, where's Lamelo Ball? There he is. 21-4. He didn't do too bad. Just couldn't hit the 3, but not a bad game. Didn't turn the ball over. They got to beat the Bucks here if they want to make the playoffs. And it's not looking great. And yeah, looks like none of the 3 teams are going to be able to make the playoffs in this first year. Yeah, I'll go by Lamelo Ball in this game. But just the first year, you know, none of these teams are expected to be great. OKC versus the Knicks, and the Knicks win it. Jalen Brunson leading them. We can let them all retire, whatever. Draft lottery, let's see if any of them jump. The Hawks have the 7th pick. The Hornets have the 8th pick. The Grizzlies have the 10th pick. But yeah, like I said, this is all going to be automated though, so we're not doing anything here. We can just go straight to player progression. See how they progress. Lamelo gets a little bit better. That's good. Ja Morant gets better. That's good. Trae Young gets worse. Not good. There's a lot of jumps for this Grizzlies team. A lot of jumps for most of these teams, just 'cause they're all younger teams. So, I mean, this Hawks team looks nice. I think they should be able to actually make the playoffs this year. I mean, yeah, Lamelo Ball is a great player in 2K. In real life, he's good, but not the same as his 2K self. Yeah, let's just get right into this next season. I don't think we need to see, I mean, like, we see the rotations, but it's looking like pretty similar teams for every team. Hartenstein. Oh, the Hornets actually made some moves here. Getting Hartenstein, getting Ty Jerome. Pretty deep team. The starting lineup actually looks nice now. Concanoople jumped up. Brandon Miller jumped up. Hornets could actually make some noise here. And then the Grizzlies. I mean, the Grizzlies team is all right. They're just in the West, which is the harder conference. I think all teams have a chance to make the playoffs, so we'll see if they do. Okay, Vic is the MVP. Damn, Darren Peterson cooking as a rookie. AJ Mitchell, 6th man. And then we got Wemby, Carrington, Ja Morant, Clutch Player of the Year for the Hornets. That's a good sign. Played really well. So, yeah, maybe they're a good team. Let's look through these. All NBA. Ja Morant makes 2nd team. Lamelo Ball makes 2nd team. 29, 4, and 7 for Lamelo Ball. And then we already saw Ja Morant's stats. Really good. Can't get the 3-point shot to fall, but that's all right. And does Trae Young make it? Trae Young makes it as well. it's kind of working out for all teams with the production that they're getting from their players right now. None of them are going to be on defensive teams. We see the Hornets and we see the Hawks as a 2nd seed. The Grizzlies didn't make it. So the Grizzlies 2 years in a row where they have not made it. Maybe it's the conference. Were they close? Where are they? They're the 14th seed, 31 and 51. I guess they're close to the play-in being the 14th seed, but like still they're the 14th seed. Trae Young we saw played well, but yeah, it's not working. They got Nikhil on this team. They took him from the Hawks. But yeah, let's go look at the other teams. Let's go to the East. The Hawks won 60 games. Damn, they were really good. I mean, I thought they'd be pretty solid, but I don't know if they'd be this good. 29, 4, and 7 by ball. We already saw that, but what are these other guys putting up? Is Jalen Johnson looking like an all-star? They don't have a shot tendency high enough, but he's doing like everything, you know, other than, I mean, he's still scoring though. It's not like he's not scoring. We know he can do more than that. They also brought in Vucevic at some point, traded from Memphis. So he was on Memphis and they traded for him. Now they have 2 backups. I don't even know what's happening. It's working though. This team is dominant. Zachary Reese is, oh, okay, there's, I'm scoring 20 points from him. And then the last team was the Hornets. They went 500, so they weren't actually that good, but they did get in as a top 6 seed, so good season for them. John Morant we saw was clutch player of the year, so he was probably the reason they were, you know, able to make it. Because if you won clutch player of the year, you must have won your team a lot of games in the clutch. Brandon Miller was really good. Con Canupel, really efficient. Bridges, pretty good. Hartenstein, Ryan Kalkbrenner was good off the bench. Okay, I don't need to look at all the stats. We're mostly just focusing on the guards and how well the teams perform. We can see that through play-in. We'll see who the Hawks get. They get the Raptors. I guess we can look at these matchups. Hawks, and we know their lineup. It's a very like overall just stacked lineup. They don't have any superstars, but Lamelo Ball plays like a superstar. That's fine. And he's got Jose Alvarado on him. So I guess isn't the like Jose Alvarado is a good defender, but he won't have the size to defend him. And then on the other end, Lamelo Ball isn't gonna have to try the hardest on his defense because Jose Alvarado isn't gonna be scoring too much, so we can rest up on defense and get some buckets on offense. I mean, yeah, and then it's just the same starting lineup. They just don't have quickly. Raptors, and then over here, so they already lost the game, and then the Hawks lost the game as well. Damn. But yeah, this is the same team. Cade, Jaden Ivey, Osar, Ron Hall, and Jalen Duren. Both teams lost their first game. Not great, but there's an answer by the Hornets. It was John Morant, 40 points. He's always been a guy who can perform pretty well in the playoffs, so great game from him there. Then the Hawks answered back as well with the big like 30-point win. Lamelo Ball, 23 and 9. Great game from him. Very balanced game from the whole team. Do the next game over here. The Pistons win it. Next game here, the Raptors will win it. Or both of them going to get eliminated. 3-1 for the Pistons. 2-2 for the Hawks. Okay, there we go. Damn, Colin Murray, Boyles, and RJ Barrett were cooking. Where are the Scotty Barnes and Ingram didn't do anything. It was all like the bench guys. And RJ Barrett, obviously, he's off the bench. LaMelo Ball played well. Dyson Daniels, I mean, yeah, they're very just everyone tributes. Vucevic didn't have the best game, but they only won by 2, but they did win, so that's all that matters. Charlotte Hornets keep the series alive here. This is Paul George. They got Paul George in Detroit. Not very efficient at all in the regular season. But John Morant, pretty good game, not great, but they're able to get the win, so that's all that matters. Great game from Don Salon, giving them 16 points in 15 minutes. Yeah, they keep the series alive. The Hawks take the lead here. Okay. And the Hornets are out. Okay. So, I mean, it was a... Oh, they got blown out. Wow, they just couldn't do anything on the defensive end, I guess. They're just letting the Pistons score at will. They shot 59 of 94, 50% from 3. Yeah. And the Hawks win at least. The Hawks do get out of there. Nice. LaMelo Ball leads them 27, 3.5, and 7. So the Hawks and LaMelo Ball are the first team to win a playoff series. I mean, that was probably pretty expected, but yeah, it happened. Detroit Pistons takes game 1 in the second round. Detroit takes game 2 in the second round. Oh no. Okay, the Hawks bounce back. They lost both games at home, but they come into Detroit and take one back. Yeah, good all around performance by the team, and they win both in Detroit. Great game by ID and Cunningham. They tried to will the Pistons to a win there, but just Ricochet, Johnson, Ball, the rookie Kareem Lopez. I didn't realize we had a rookie that was playing this well over on the Hawks. Yeah, just everyone contributed. Asa Newell. Hawks team looks good. They got a lot of young players that are like performing and contributing as well, which is good to see. You know what? I want to check quickly if the rotation is how they want to have it. Yeah, I don't know why they can't like automatically put the rotation, because then I have to do this, and like I have it to where it's on automatic, but they just don't do it. Maybe I don't. Let me check actually. Where is it? Team. Maybe I switched one thing earlier and it changed the stat or the thing back. Before games is custom. Let me turn it on. Hopefully they will make their own adjustments there. We'll simcast this game. It's a must win for the Hawks here. They're in Detroit. They've won both games in Detroit so far. Can they do it again? Does not look like it. Oh, what a fourth quarter though. What a fourth quarter. They've actually come back here somehow. They're not able to complete it. Good fight by them though. Still lose by 13 in the end, but they cut it to like 4 or something there. So good to see. Paul George, he had a good game there. Knicks win back-to-back championships against the Thunder. Yeah, Paul George dropped 22 in 18 minutes. Great performance by him. Close it out there. A lot of legends retiring. Garrett Temple obviously being the best one here. Probably I'd have to say. And Chris Boucher. And Jamal Cain. Okay, then let's move on. Hall of Fame inductees: Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Paul George. I mean, are we joking? How's Kyle Lowry not making that? Come on. Jimmy Butler's probably making that. Maybe I guess this means they're not first ballot Hall of Famers, which makes sense. Probably. I mean, I'd give it to Lowry, but that's probably just because I'm a Raptors fan. I don't really need to see it. Let's just go straight to player progression. What I want to check really quick is the contracts that these guys are on. 2 years left, 1 year left, 4 years left. They extended Trae Young. So the Grizzlies, I mean the team that's performed the worst, extended their guy first. The other two guys have years left. John Morant only 1 though, so let's see if they move on from him after that. I don't know if I should like force them to keep him. I don't really want to. I kind of want to just let the team do what they want to do. The Hawks continue to get better. Dyson Daniels is really good. Ricochet gets better. Kareem Lopez getting a lot better. This Hawk team is really good, and they should continue. John Morant, okay. So John Morant is all of a sudden a great player. 90 overall, jumps up 3. That's good to see. The Grizzlies team, it just isn't going well. Like they're getting some jumps here, but like now Jaren Jackson's dropping. Trae Young's, I mean, he's still technically, I guess he got a little bit smarter, but he got rid of some inside scoring to become smarter. So yeah, let's just advance to the next season. Yeah, see you guys at the end of this season. This is year 3 now. See if the Grizzlies can finally make some noise, and we'll see if the Hawks can continue their dominance and if the Hornets can improve. Vic wins back-to-back MVPs. Auto-generator rookie, Mikael Brown, Vic, Baron Phylon for the Grizzlies gets most improved, so that's good for the Grizzlies. Lamelo Ball, clutch player of the year, and it's the Spurs being the best team in the league. Some of our guys should make it here. Lamelo Ball makes second team. John Morant isn't here, so he's probably third team, but I mean, yeah, he's close to second team. Continuing his great play, and then Trae Young's right there as well. So all 3 guys performing well. The Grizzlies made it as the 10th seed, but they're there. The Hawks are the 1 seed. What happened to the Hornets? The Hornets fell off. Interesting. But the Hawks continue their dominance here, 60-22. So I think it's the same record as last year, but this year, the Knicks weren't there to. I think it was the Knicks, right? Who had the 1st seed. So they get it. How was Dyson Daniels? Such a high overall, but just doesn't have shot tendency, so stats just look like this, even though he's an 88 overall. Same with like Jalen Johnson. Those guys need higher shot tendencies, but like I said, I'm not adjusting anything for this, so it is what it is. Hornets, where are you guys at? 11 seed. They're tied for the 10 seed, but yeah, they fell off a little bit. John Morant wasn't as dominant, wasn't winning them the clutch games like he was last year, I guess. I mean, Brandon Miller also fell off. Yeah, I don't know. Darius Cuff, like, is he performing well off that bench? No, no, he is not. I think he's the guy who has a way too high 3-point tendency, right? So he just spams threes. Yeah, that's the problem. I think I had him recently in a video, and I just got rid of his 3-point tendency, and then all of a sudden he's shooting like 60% from the floor, averaging a decent amount of points. But like I said, again, not gonna adjust anything. So yeah, let's check this Grizzlies out. They actually won 5. I was gonna say they won 500 games. I meant they are 500 on the season, 41-41. Good season by not Lamelo, Trae Young. Is Jaren Jackson performing? Yeah, he's doing some all-star stuff. So the Hawks are kind of the most promising team by far right now. The Grizzlies are eliminated. I kind of forgot that they were in the play-in. They got bounced in the first game, and Trae Young, I mean, it wasn't like he just didn't do anything in this game. Like, you need him to perform better than that. And what is this Warriors team? It's led by Kuminga. They got Hendricks, Moody, RJ Barrett. They got Elijah Arenas, I guess, who's a good player. He starts to jump a lot after this season, because I think he starts out with the first year and a little bit being injured. But yeah, let's simulate through this round. Hopefully the Hawks can take care of the Magic here. It looks like they will in 4. Good for them. Good start to the playoffs here. Lamelo Ball didn't have to do too much. Hopefully he's well rested for this next series, where they'll play the Heat. I kind of want to see if the rotations are... Yeah, so I didn't have to adjust them. They have them how they want. So I guess it was just that I didn't have the setting on before. They have Ben Simmons on this team. Okay. Sure. Got the Heat. This is Tyler here. They got Jace Richardson, Hawkes. So same team, other than they got Jace Richardson there. And I guess there's no Norm Powell. Unless he's coming off the bench for or whatever his name is. Tyler Hero. They also got Andrew Wiggins. But yeah, no Norm Powell. We win game 1. Vucevic coming off the bench drops a 30 piece for us. We have like a weird like center, Porzingis, Vucevic as our 2 centers, and even a Kungwu. Like, all of them can shoot that ball, which is cool to see. I guess like we got three of the best stretch bigs in the league with how Kungwu's been shooting it. Lamelo 35. Who shot 5 for 21? Reese Shea. Same with Vucevic struggling. We still got the win though, so that's what good teams do. They win basketball games. 73 combined points for these two. Great to see. 4-0, light work, no reaction. Simulate round. Yeah, I mean, just great basketball. Vucevic is the best. Look at his stat jump. He's just only playing like 3 more minutes, but just dominating in these playoffs for us, knocking down all his shots. 12 of 27 from 3. Porzingis isn't really. I mean, they switched the starting. Yeah, they got Vooch starting right now. I mean, they kind of play the similar amount of minutes, but I don't think Vooch was starting many games. He started 12 games in the regular season, so they've gone to him here though. Game 1, we beat the Knicks. I mean, this team is looking dominant. 46 points by Lamelo Ball. The Knicks have won back-to-back championships, and we beat 2 games in a row. Start this series off right. Kareem Lopez, he's shooting 57%. I mean, the team is just playing immaculate basketball right now. Look at Vucevic. Didn't shoot it too well, but still. Just still. 3-0. We are up 3-0 right now. I mean, we didn't even have anyone dominate this game, and we still win the game. 4-0. Okay, never mind. We lose 1. We just can't let this snowball into 4 losses in a row, though. Just lock in and get it done in okay. Now that's what you don't want to see. Now we're going back into their home court. We lose it. Okay. Well, all of a sudden now the tables have turned, haven't they? Ben Simmons. Why are we only playing Ben Simmons 7 minutes? We need to start this guy. I'm joking. But like, should I turn Ben Simmons into a small forward? No, but that'll just make him too high of an overall, and then they'll play him more, which actually isn't a good thing. If you didn't know, not a great basketball player right now. First quarter, second quarter, we win each of them by some points. Looks like we might actually be able to get out of here. We get out of here. Okay. After scare, we're able to close it out at home and head to the finals, where we will be playing Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. They got Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell. They got Caleb Wilson. Now this Spurs team is going to be scary for years to come. Like look at the 1 through 5, maybe not counting Devin Vassell, because I don't know if he'll get too much better, but the rest of those guys are all going to keep improving, or at least staying where they are for a while, because they're all young still. Very deep teams, both of us, but they have Victor Wembanyama, and we don't have Victor Wembanyama, and we're the better team though. 46-23 first quarter, and we're giving it back, but never mind. We lock back in and we win by 25, 47, 7 and 10. This is kind of what I was expecting. Whatever team LaMelo Ball went to in this video, that team was going to be the best, just because LaMelo Ball is just dominant in 2K. And he also did go to the best team in the Hawks. Voice crack, my bad. Yeah, good win. Let me stop saying Ben Simmons 8-4-4. Vucevic looks like he's gone back to the bench. But yeah, let's get on to this next game. They probably had to put Porzingis in to guard that guy, Victor Wembanyama. We're gonna take both in San Antonio. Wow, we dominate in San Antonio, taking both games. We've been a great team to start every series. I mean, 2 series we won all 4 first games, then we won 3 first games in this series, and now we won the first 2 games in this series. So we're good early in the series. Can we close it out? Good first quarter. Oh, never mind though. They kind of came back. Are we okay? They keep kind of coming back in these quarters after we're leading them early. Fourth quarter though, we close it out and we are up 3-0 in the. Whoa, I'm falling. My bad. Okay, we are up 4-0, 3-0, not 4-0, or else the series would be over. LaMelo Ball 48-4, 3 and 2. He just said, "I'm gonna get my buckets today. I ain't passing. I'm just scoring," and it was a successful plan for him. Why didn't they play this guy more? He scored 11 points in 9 minutes. In that pace, he'd build up like 50 or something. Yeah, I don't know. We're going back, or we're still home here. Can we close it out? Can the Hawks be the first team to win a championship here? It's looking good right now. They're up. I think they're gonna win it. I'm gonna jump in here just so we can watch them raise the trophy. I don't know how many years I want to do. I mean, they've won a championship. I might just do like a couple more years after this, but I mean, one of the teams have already won. Okay, let me not say they've won yet, because this game isn't over, but I think they've got this in the bag. LaMelo Ball's 41 points again. I mean, his finals averages are gonna be crazy. It's like his third 40-point game in the finals, I think. We've only played 4. This is the 4th game, yeah. Dylan Harper has to throw it up. He misses. Victor Wembanyama fouls Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson is very angry about it. I don't know why. At celebrations, this game's over. They got no timeouts. All we have to do is not let them hit a 3, then steal the ball, and then hit another 3, and this is over. Wow. The Hawks have done it. LaMelo Ball leads them. De'Aaron Fox. Okay, well, they're just gonna really have to. Why couldn't they shoot a 3 and just like practically over? We gotta watch some more free throws, but yeah, I mean, I think the Hawks were definitely the team expected to win. Probably them, and then I mean, all these teams have some young talent, so it just depends how they progress. But yeah, the Hawks definitely have the most young talent that's already kind of like proven that they are good players, like in Jalen Johnson. Dyson Daniels is kind of getting there. Zachary Reese just gets really good in this game. Melo Ball steals it, and that's going to do it. We're going to get to watch some more free throws. Melo Ball can add to his 40-point night. I mean, he's crazy performances in these finals. There it is. The Atlanta Hawks are your I have no idea what the year is. 2020 something NBA champions. Melo Ball is going to be your finals MVP. Jones, I don't even know who you are. Is that Colby Jones? Might be Colby. He's celebrating. I mean, might as well. Everyone's got to celebrate. Yeah, Vic. You thought you were gonna win. Thought you were gonna get that NBA championship finals MVP along with your MVP and DPOI. We weren't letting that happen. We're just gonna sweep you. It's kind of crazy. We just swept that team. They won 62 games. We just, okay, I don't even want to watch this. I just want to see the finals. Okay. This one. Ben Simmons. We got Ben Simmons a championship. That's cool. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care too much, but there's Lamelo Ball holding up the trophy. Let's go. Jalen Johnson. Yeah, Jalen Johnson. The do-it-all. Like, Draymond Green on steroids type of player. I mean, he should even be averaging more than what he's averaging, but his shot tendency isn't high enough. There it is. The finals MVP. That's all I want to see. I just want to see Lamelo with that finals MVP trophy. Hawks win in 4. They only lost 3 games in the whole playoff series or run, and it was against the all 3 of those losses were against the Knicks. 41-5, 7.5, 2.3 steals, 63% from that field, 60% from 3. That might be the greatest finals performance of all time. Going against a team that was expected to, like, they were definitely the underdogs. The Hawks were coming into this, and wow, we just held Vic. 15 points in a game, a closeout game in the finals. A must-win game. Yeah, we'll see the contracts. The Hawks definitely want to get LaMelo Ball extended. John Morant is a free agent. See if he stays. We might just do, like, I don't know how many more seasons we'll do, because if John Morant leaves, then at that point we're only really focusing on these 2 players now. I guess we can still watch what the Hornets are doing without him, but now I don't know if this Grizzlies team is ever going to become good. It's kind of just now watching this Hawks team continue to dominate. Yeah, they just get better. Everyone gets better. I don't know why Dyson Daniels is getting a little bit worse, but it doesn't really matter. And yeah, John Morant is gone. Just as all of these guys are starting to jump a bunch. I guess they have a replacement in Darius Akuff. Go see where John Morant actually ended up going. The 90 overall, so we'll just scroll through these until we see a 90 plus guy. He probably got a little bit better as well. He jumped up 3 the season before. God, he's a 90. That's cool. I feel like he hasn't been getting to a 90 in recent 2K, but now that he's jumped up in overall a little bit, he's getting to a 90. Ja, where are you? Where you at, Morant? Where'd you go? Where'd you leave the Hornets for? The Clippers. Okay. I mean, you're not doing anything there. Look at this team. Yeah, maybe we'll just simulate like 1 more season, or let's do 2 more seasons to make it like a 5-year simulation, because that is that 5 is a better number than 3 in my opinion. Yeah, I guess we'll look at the rotations here, just see what the Hornets are even doing here now that they don't have their star. And Concanuple's their star now, but he doesn't have the shot tendency. We're not really focusing on this team too much. We'll still keep an eye on them because they are part of this, but like they got rid of the point guard. Grizzlies, let's see if they can finally do something. They just haven't gotten like another star really beside Trae Young. I know Coward can be good if his shot tendency goes up, but again, I'm not going to edit that. He needs to like get better at, like, you know, putting players' shot tendency up. Because there's so many players that could do so much better if they had a higher shot tendency. But whatever, I guess it could be like similar to real life. Maybe there's some players that could average way more points efficiently if they just had more confidence and shot more, but I don't know. If someone like Jalen Johnson is performing really well in real life and is shooting the ball a lot, though, like that's someone you have to go and put their shot tendency up. Like same with Concanuple. Like if they are doing it in real life, you gotta put their shot tendency up in 2K. That's one thing. But yeah, let me stop going on this rant. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. And yeah, can the Hawks go back to back? Victor Wembanyama gets himself another MVP. The rest of the stuff, I mean, there's nothing too crazy here. Look to see if any of our guys have made it. Darren Peterson's already All-NBA first team. None of our guards here yet. Ja Morant and LaMelo Ball are here on the 3rd team. I mean, we don't really care about Ja Morant anymore though, because he left. And yeah, we don't see Trae Young. That's interesting. The Memphis Grizzlies had their best season though, 7th seed. Hawks are still the 1 seed. The Clippers just do anything? We don't really care about them. And yeah, they didn't do anything. I guess we'll simulate through this play-in. There we go. Trae Young and the Grizzlies make the playoffs for the first time. Good game from him to get them there. They beat the Rockets. That's a pretty good win for them. Let's look at the standings. So the Grizzlies won 51 games. Wow. What a stacked conference. And then just right below. So yeah, it makes sense why they won that. They're a lot better than that team below them. I mean, Trae Young didn't have to perform too much. I wonder why they're so much better. I mean, it's not like anyone. Brian I can't say this guy's name. LeBaron Thylon got better, I guess, but like, I don't know why. Maybe their defense just really stepped up. Probably, because it doesn't seem like the offense stats were too much better. Hawks are still the 1 seed. Lamelo Ball doing his thing. Yeah, I mean, kind of expected. If this thing did happen in real life, I don't think it would go like this, obviously, because Lamelo Ball very injury prone, but in 2K, and we turn injuries off, so it's just like, this isn't obviously close to what would happen in real life, but I think Trae Young is probably the least injury, prone guy, so I feel like the Grizzlies would win this trade if it actually happened. Could be the John Morant could turn back, though. You never know. He could work out on the Hornets. He's been a guy who hasn't played some games before, but then more recently it's been a lot of injury stuff. Yeah, simulate through this series. Hawks got Boston. They should be able to take care of them pretty easily. It looks like the Grizzlies aren't going to be able to beat Dallas, but yeah, the Hawks continue their dominance. Dominate another series, 26.5 points. 29 by Lamelo. Lopez continues to perform really well in the playoffs. Oh, they won a game. Okay, there you go, Grizzlies. 26 and 13 by Trae. He's been good for them. Not super efficient, but they win another game. Okay. 48. I just said not very efficient, and then he maybe has the most efficient game of all time. Shot the worst from the field from the free throw line. Can we win another one? No. Okay. The Grizzlies, they put up a fight. Trae Young, crazy playoff round for him. 33, 7.5 assists. Assists have kind of gone down, but yeah, I mean, he tried. Still 1 more year, see if they can make more noise next season. Simulate through these rounds. Let's try to get through this a little bit faster. We know the Hawks take care of business at this 4-0. They do it again. Now they play the 76ers. This is the series last time that went to 7, but it was against the Knicks, who actually won out in the first round of the playoffs. They win game 1. They lose game 2. They lose game 3. They lose game 4. They win game 5. Okay, let me slow down here. Just spamming through those, but I don't really know what happened here. Let's simcast it. Let's see if the Hawks can get out of here. 76 are trying to get revenge from a long time ago. And the Hawks obviously beat them, and that's when Ben Simmons' career went downhill. 1 minute left. 116 to 116. Looks like we have Lamelo at the free throw line. So that is good. I think he'll have 2 shots here. Maybe I'll have 3 shots. I don't know. We'll see. 25 and 10. Look at Cam Boozer. Performing like an immaculate performance. Just needs 3 more blocks, and he's got a 5-5. Melo Ball, though. Just a playoff performer. 48 points. When it comes to these big games, he is going to dominate. And if he does have 2 free throws here, he could get to 50. Knocks down the first. And for 50, there it is. 50 points by Lamelo Ball in a must-win game. Try to force it to game 7, going back home. Dyson Daniels on Maxey. This is great matchup here. This is the guy we want on Maxey, obviously, and he's doing his thing right now. Maxey pulls back for 3, though. Misses it. Great defense by Dyson Daniels. This team has so many options. Everyone is just an offensive threat other than Dyson, I guess. I mean, Dyson is an offensive threat. He just doesn't shoot it in this game, but I'm guessing his offensive stats are pretty 88 overall. And what a play. KP wide open. Can't hit the dagger, though. Got the shot. Dyson created it for him, but just wasn't going to fall there. Dyson Daniels back on Maxey. Maxey trying to get something going here. Just can't, though. Dyson's just staying in front of him, not letting him get any room there. But he goes up, misses it. Dyson fouled. I don't know how good of a free throw shooter he is. Hopefully good enough to knock him down. And Tyrese is fouled out. So that is not good for the Sixers if they want to have a chance here. Dyson does make both, though, which kind of seals it. Not fully seals it, but like we'll see what they can do. They can go to someone else. They don't need Tyrese to hit a 3. They got Jared McCain. They got Quentin Grimes. They got VJ. They got Cam Boozer, who's like 5 of 5 from 3. They actually have a lot of options. They go to Jared McCain for non-3. What was that? Okay. Interesting decision by the 76ers. You know the fans are booing like hell right now because that's how 76ers fans are when their team does something stupid, which is, I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think that's makes sense. You know, when your team does something that stupid. 50 points by Lamelo Ball. Lamelo Ball and Sergio Dellera combined for 52 on the night. What a performance. Game 7 here. Let's see if Lamelo can close it out in this game 7. Second quarter, good second quarter, good enough third quarter. Close, but it looks like the Hawks are going to be able to hold on. It was very close, but they did hold on. Great game by Ricochet. Lamelo Ball was solid, not amazing, but solid. Great game from Asa Newell and Kareem Lopez off the bench, and they win it. There's this dude, performed well. Lamelo averaged 32, 5, and 8 in that series, and Cooper Flags. They're playing the Mavericks team. Okay, Mavericks were the second seed. Mavericks have Kyrie, Cooper Flag. It's the team that took out our other team in the Grizzlies. I trust the Hawks to take this team out, though. Lamelo Ball. There we go. 2-0. I'm not even simcasting this. That's how confident I am in this team. Bang. Light work. The Hawks win back-to-back rings. Maybe the play is to trade for Lamelo Ball and keep him healthy somehow. That's the only problem with doing that trade. He has to be healthy. Their whole team has to be healthy as well. The rest of the league is also healthy. So it's like, you know, it's luck at the end of the day. A lot of the NBA stuff is like that. You have to have luck to win a championship, obviously, with injuries and everything. Norman Powell retires on the Timberwolves. He was still doing his thing. Had a pretty long career. How many points did he end up scoring on his career? So like almost 12K. Yeah, that's pretty solid. But yeah, Hawks back-to-back championships. Great to see one of our teams at least thriving. We'll see if the Grizzlies can do something this season. Maybe the Hornets do something. I mean, we're not really caring too much about them because Ja Morant left, but Ricochet is they got Lamelo Ball. Yeah, they extended Lamelo Ball. Makes sense. And yeah, still just people getting better. Like they should just be better this season. I mean, see, Hornets, they get a little better, but doesn't matter too much. Phylon, he's coming for that starting spot. I don't think the Grizzlies will do great this year, but they have Desmond Bane back. I just saw there at the end. He's 77 overall now, but they brought him back. They figured out that they actually do need him to be good. Let's auto-generate these rookies. And yeah, I think I'll just see you guys at the end of this next season. We'll hopefully can see a three-peat. I mean, I think we're all rooting for the Hawks right now. It'd be cool if the Grizzlies could do something, but it doesn't look like they are on the path to do that right now. So yeah, see you guys at the end of the season. And Vic wins another MVP. He continues to do that. Mitch Johnson, that team's really good. 76ers are good as well. See if we have any guys here. Again, no one on the first two teams. Ja Morant is here. Lamelo Ball is here. And Trae Young doesn't make it again, but whatever. Grizzlies at the third seed. Okay, there we go. And the Charlotte Hornets at the sixth. Okay, all three teams have made it. That's the first time we've seen that. Same season. Let's look at the Hawks won 66 games. They're there. This team is that team. This team is that team. Okay. Asa Newell starting now. Onyeka Okongwu's starting. They've made some changes. What? Okay. Sure, Hawks. I mean, do what you do, I guess. They have Jalen Johnson and KP coming off the bench now. Hornets won 36 games and were the 6th seed. Sure. I mean, team has, I mean, we don't really care about them. I don't know how they won this many games. Sure, they got Dario Dragic. What even is that name? Whatever. Like a mix of European players' names. The Grizzlies, they won 55 games. Okay, so they're here. They have De'Aaron Fox. They traded away Trae Young. From the Spurs. That means Trae Young is on this team now. What is going on here? Trae Young's coming off the bench for the Spurs? Wait, okay. I don't know what has happened, but Trae Young is on the Spurs coming off the bench. Sure. Let's just start simulating. We'll see what happens. kind of want to get through this playoffs pretty quick here. Keep my recording under an hour, so let's just speed run it. Hawks 4-1. They get out of that round. Memphis Grizzlies are down. Same with the Spurs. Okay, well, this might not end well. Grizzlies get out. The Spurs are gone. So there goes Trae Young. We don't care. The Hornets won. Sure, two of our teams don't even have the point guards we care about now, but like whatever. It's really just the Hawks that have kept their point guard. Charlotte Hornets are out. That was kind of expected. Grizzlies are out. That was kind of expected. And the Hawks get out though. Kind of a tough series. We haven't seen them struggle that much in a second round series. We've seen them struggle in this series though. Game 7 the last 2 times, and now they're down 3-1. And they bring it back. They bring it back. Dang. Dang, this team is just, they won't go down. They won't go down. Even after going down 3-1 in that series, they come back. Pascal Siakam's on this. This is a weird Suns team. I think we should be able to take care of them, but let's see what happens. What are the Hawks running as their lineup right now? They got Jalen Johnson back in. They got a Kung starting still. I'm okay with that. There's more the Jalen Johnson thing that was weird, having him come off the bench. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. 4-0. Okay, never mind. 4. Okay, never mind. 6. There we go. 6-game series. We take it. Lamelo Ball wasn't as dominant this playoffs, but I mean, doesn't really matter. Leads him to another championship. Lamelo Ball is a great of all time now. I mean, you can't say anything else. If we go to league history, NBA history, the Hawks 3 straight, Lamelo Ball 3 straight Finals MVP. He doesn't have the MVP stuff and the things like that, but he's got the All-Stars. He's got the All-NBA performer teams. I mean, yeah, 5 All-NBA teams, 5 All-Stars, 3 championships, still only 28, and this team isn't done, but this video is done, so. But this team, we made a dynasty here making this Lamelo Ball trade. So that means the Hawks should do it. Forget about the injuries. He won't get injured, trust me. Yeah. It would be an interesting team having Lamelo there. I mean, he's a guy who just jacks up weird shots, but Trae Young was doing the same thing, you know, so why not? Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, this video was kind of inspired by the numbers on the board, guys, so, you know, thanks to them for giving me this idea. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye.